I've had Weber kettles off and on my whole life. I've had my copper colored one for several years now. And just recently I went out and I grabbed a Weber Kettle Master Touch. So why two kettles? Well, let's look at the difference between these. So first of all, I really like the color on this. This is really nice blue on the Weber Kettle Master Touch. It comes in other colors, but let's start off with the main reason why I decided to get a Master Touch. Besides just wanting to have another kettle, I can always use two kettles to cook on. Sometimes I'm cooking a lot, sometimes I'm testing things on one, using another for something else. But really, I hope this video helps you decide whether you think the Master Touch is worth the extra $54 than just the Kettle Premium. And that is the price difference, $54. The Weber Kettle Master Touch generally runs about $219. The Kettle Premium over there runs about $165. So what do you get for that price difference? Well, the most obvious thing you can probably see here is a height difference. The Master Touch is about 3.5 inches taller. Now there are ways to make your regular Weber kettle taller. There's videos on the web how to do that, but this comes with that extra height, so it is just a little bit easier to cook on. The legs and wheels are roughly the same. The wheels on the Master Touch are a little bit bigger, which gives you a little bit more of that boost. Now on the Master Touch, you do have a little bit of a handle on the upper vent here, sort of a cool touch handle, a little bit rubberized. On the Weber Kettle Premium, there is nothing like that. You can easily add a modification though with a bolt on there. I've seen people do that. But there's also some differences inside in what you get for that price. So first on the Weber Kettle Master Touch, you have an easy lid holder. You just roll the lid right back, holds into it. Now, first off, you're gonna see it comes with this warming rack right here. Now, the cost of that, when I looked online to sort of get a comparison here, Weber doesn't really have something like this on their website that I could see, but the other racks that are available in places like Amazon range anywhere from $20 to $35. The other thing you get, I think they call it the Gourmet cooking system. It is this really heavy duty rack, and it has flip up wings on both sides. And it has a removable center section here. And Weber makes different accessories that can go in and fill that center section. I think they have like a wok accessory, a cast iron sear grate, maybe some other things. But this, I can tell you, this is a heavier gauge metal than the grate that comes standard with the Weber Kettle Premium. Now this grate system on Amazon, I think is about $44.99. So, you know, we're adding $44.99 plus, let's just say the minimum of 20, so we're at $64.99. So we're already past the price difference between the two if you added just that to the $165 base of the Weber Kettle. So far pretty good value, but there's more. Let's go ahead and take the grate out of here. You can see there's a pair of Weber Briquette baskets that come with it. Now those retail for $19.99, so another 20 bucks on top. And I have a pair that I bought separate from my Weber Kettle. So, you know, I've got two sets now, one for this, one for that. Works great. I love these things. So in terms of extra things you get, items, that's where it ends. So if you wanted to buy the Weber Kettle Premium and add all the extra items to sort of match this, you're looking at about $248 roughly. Whereas the Weber Kettle Master Touch, it's $219. That's what I paid for mine. But even if you pay that extra money and get the extra items, you still don't get that extra height for cooking, which I really do like. But there is one other really interesting little change they made, and I want to show you. Now this change is in the vent system. If you look at the venting system in the bottom of the kettle here, it's almost identical to what you would see in the bottom of the Kettle Premium. You have the three little vent blades that move as you adjust the lever. But look closely. Near the lever, there are marks. And if you move it to the first mark, you're going to see a very small little opening. Now on my Weber Kettle Premium, I did a video on a modification I did to that to put marks down there by that adjustment handle, so I would have like 1/3 open, 2/3 open, so I knew when I was adjusting that bottom vent where it was. This already has a mark down there, and when you hit that mark, it just opens up this little bit of the vent. Let me open it some more so you can see. If I go to the next mark, I'm almost fully open. So instead of just having a long oval vent opening there on the bottom, Weber did this little notch out sort of thing. It's sort of like the letter P, and it gives you that little bit of extra control that's now marked where you can bring the airflow down to almost a very minimum level, less than 1/3 that I have marked on mine. And I really like that. But other than that, same thing, you clean out the ash by moving this back and forth, and it closes up just like on the Weber Kettle Premium. So now just really quickly, let me show you the inside of the Weber Kettle Premium if you haven't seen it before in the many videos I've done on my channel. So with the Weber Kettle Premium, you don't have that sort of lid holder. You have a hook on the inside of the lid and it hangs on the side of the kettle, and that works fine. It is less convenient though, in my opinion, than that lid holder, which is on the Weber Kettle Master Touch. You also get just the regular hinged cooking grate. Both sides of that flip up so you can access charcoal baskets that are under there. There is no removable center section, and the standard cooking grate does feel less substantial than the one that comes with the Weber Kettle Master Touch. And again, the Weber Kettle Premium does not have those cutouts in the vent slots at the bottom, and that's a really nice addition to the Master Touch. So when you get the Weber Kettle Premium, when I got mine, this is what I got with it. That cooking grate, the charcoal grate underneath, nothing else. So there you have the Weber Kettle Master Touch versus the Weber Kettle Premium. About a $54 price difference in the common prices you'll see. So if you're trying to decide between the two and that extra $54 isn't going to cause you any pain, I'd go for the Master Touch. It has more, and it's a nice kettle.